My name is Steve Evans, and I'm from Rio Grande, Ohio. I grew up on Bob Evans Farms right here on Old Route 35, where we're sitting in a restaurant. Well, I grew up right here on the farm at Rio Grande. This was a large working farm when I grew up. My first memories of life were here at the homestead, watching a group of carpenters tear the slave quarters out of this home and replace it with china cabinets. The homestead was built by freed slaves brought here from Virginia by a gentleman named Nehemiah Wood, and they built this home behind us. And they made the bricks by hand. They dug the red clay right here on the hill behind the house and made those bricks and built that home in 1820. Our world was kind of limited growing up here to the big farm and farm activities. It was a great place to grow up. We had horses and cattle and sheep and all the rural influences, all the good ones anyway. Fishing and horseback riding and playing ball, and of course a lot of chores. That was always part of the daily routine here. So it was just a busy lifestyle. Went to school right here in Rio Grande and didn't travel much. We were a bit isolated and didn't realize that our family name was getting spread around as much as it was until we were pretty well grown and moved out of the area. I went first to the 8th grades here, and then I went off to military school. I spent my freshman through senior year at Greenbrier Military School in Lewisburg, West Virginia. My father had gone there, and he thought that it was a good influence on him and that it would be a good influence on me. So we had some discussions about that and during my 4 years, but I graduated there and went on to college at Ohio University, and was there in 1970 when they had a little disruption in service, you may recall. And then I worked for a while for Dad, and then went back in 1977 and finished my college at The Ohio State University. During my tenure between OU and Ohio State, I moved to Maryland, and now Bob Evans opened the Washington-Baltimore market in 1976. And that was a real interesting time, very educational and very helpful. And then I came back and went to work in the sausage plants. And my real goal was to be a sausage maker. I wanted to be like the head guy making sausage for my dad. And so I went to work for Bob Evans and worked in quality control for a while. And then we separated ways. But I always had this yearning to be in the sausage business. So this is our 21st year. We started making our old-fashioned Springfield Farms country sausage recipe. And we started just like that. And today we 21 years later, we sell sausage in Ohio, West Virginia, Kentucky, and then we ship all over the country. This was a product that helped our Appalachian family move out of the challenge of paying the bills every week, buying groceries. It was Mom and Dad's big shot. It was their big risk, and they were all in for it. And Dad just knew, and Mom just knew it would work if people got a chance to buy it, try it, that they would love it. And they were absolutely right. Just a lot of work, and it took time to do that. So I want to go back and recapture that effort, recapture that excitement, and reintroduce to people this great Springfield Farm sausage recipe, now called Steve Evans Country Sausage, and bring the farm to your kitchen. Aside from our sausage business, which we're really proud of, and we wanted to extend support to other folks in our community who may have lack access to opportunity or lack access to the kind of support and motivation they can get by working with groups like the Ohio West Virginia Youth Leadership Association or the iBELIEVE Foundation in Columbus. Both those organizations help young people find a solid footing in their life, how to make good decisions, where to go for help. We always thought that the hills and valleys of Appalachia were full of really, really good folks that just didn't have the opportunity to move forward a lot of times. And we really felt a strong sense of need to get involved helping that. It's not a handout, it's a hand up. Let us show you how to be a better person. Let us show you how to be more successful. Let us show you how to be a better member of that community. Appalachia, our region has suffered for years. It's a generational culture there's been a lot of folks that didn't get a good education, so you had more illiteracy, higher illiteracy rates here, and that just tumbles down to poor, lower quality jobs, less opportunity here because population density is low. We don't have votes, so politically speaking, we're challenged to get support at state and local levels because we don't have the power of the vote to do that. That having been said, that's a lot of times that's an excuse we use, and we need to turn that around and make some things happen, and we're doing that. I think that's happened. I really think our power to get help nationally and statewide now has improved dramatically over the years. Financially or business-wise, we're still challenged because we don't have the job opportunities that we need to have here. And actually, I'm on a committee with Alan Stockmeister and Mike Brooks and a few other really good folks here. Governor Casey Cacasto, to form a CEO's committee so I know how to aid the Appalachian Partnership for Economic Growth and doing some economic development to try to get more businesses into this area. It's a big challenge, a big job, but there's a lot of good people working on that, and we just keep plugging away at it. If we keep growing the leadership people, the young people like yourselves and iBELIEVE and our organization, YLA, Ohio West Virginia Youth Leadership Association. By the way, we're trying to finish a lodge at Cave Lake in Pike County and open that for youth development, drug interdiction, and that sort of thing for the whole region. I think it looks pretty bright. By and large, Appalachians are just some of the greatest people in the world. And if you haven't spent time here, you don't know that. So if you read about us from someplace else and they put a dark cloud over us, it just ain't so. And one of the things I really believe thrives in Appalachia is a sense of community. I think that's what may separate us. We embrace each other. We're proud that we're from where we are from, even with the challenges that we may have. Appalachia is a community of people, and it always has been. They stuck together to survive, and they found the common bond to be something very special, and it's never really weakened over the years.